Right now here at 4 o'clock, we want to tell you about some developments from President Trump. He says Chicago is up next for a federal crime crackdown. He's already deployed the National Guard in Washington, D.C.
NBC5's Randy Gyllenhaal joining us now with details on what the president said exactly today. Randy?
Yeah, so fast developments in the Oval Office here. We should note the city of Chicago says they have not received any formal communication from the White House or the federal government about exactly this plan from President Trump, who says he intends to send either the National Guard or even the U.S. military into Chicago. Critics say it could be illegal and unproductive, but Trump says it would make Chicago safe from crime. We'll play his comments here in full.
After we do this, we'll go to another location and we'll make it safe also. We're going to make our country very safe. We're going to make our cities very, very safe. Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent, and we'll straighten that one out probably next. That'll be our next one after this, and it won't even be tough. And the people in Chicago, Mr. Vice President, are screaming for us to come. They're wearing red hats, just like this one, but they're wearing red hats. African-American ladies, beautiful ladies, are saying, please, President Trump, come to Chicago. Please. I did great with the black vote, as you know, and they want something to happen. So I think Chicago will be our next.
Okay, the Illinois National Guard is typically under.
All right, family. So let's get right into it. We got two leaders, two completely different visions for America, and one city sitting right on the brink. And while they're out here declaring war for the cameras, we have to ask the real question, right? What does all this political drama mean for your family's safety? And the headlines are absolutely explosive. President Trump has announced that Chicago is next. And word on the street is the Pentagon is sketching out plans to possibly deploy thousands of National Guard troops and maybe even active duty forces right into the heart of Chicago. And the mission they're talking about is a full crackdown on crime, homelessness, and illegal immigration. So in one corner, you got a president flexing federal power, promising to bring back law and order to a city he calls a mess, run by an incompetent mayor, as we know, a high school teacher, history teacher at that. And he's out here claiming that the people of Chicago are literally screaming for him to come in, which is true. And I say all that because you have someone like Mayor Lightfoot, who was a horrible mayor, but doesn't beat Mayor Brandon Johnson, who's currently the Chicago mayor, who's worse than horrible, than horrible.